Good evening once again. Thank you for joining us. It is being called the fastest growing gun problem in America by law enforcement, and the city of Buffalo is not immune.
Yeah, but the fight against ghost guns is really an uphill battle because these weapons are often unregistered and untraceable. Now, ghost guns are do-it-yourself homemade weapons. People can build them easily from accessible kits that do not require a background check. Because these guns do not come from a regulated manufacturer, they do not have a serial number, and cannot be tracked.
Lawmakers and law enforcement have been fighting to get these guns off the streets. New York's Attorney General filed a lawsuit last year against 10 gun distributors. These companies allegedly sold illegal, unfinished gun frames that people then turned into ghost guns. The case is still working its way through the courts.
Meantime, the number of ghost guns seized in Buffalo has exploded in recent years. In 2020, the department says it took 5 of these guns off the streets. Just 1 year later, 69 guns were seized, and last year, 76. But these numbers could be misleading.
Yeah, that's where anchor reporter Taylor Epps picks up this story, and she joins us live here in the studio tonight with an in-depth look at these weapons. Taylor.
Jeff, Leah, it's good news, of course, to hear that guns are being taken off the street and out of the hands of criminals, but it actually points to a larger problem that more guns are coming into our community. A lot of them being made at home with attachments that can make them unpredictable. So I went to a gun range in Alden with a special agent who fired some of these weapons for me to show just how dangerous they can be.
A single fire gun. As long as it's registered, this gun is completely legal to own. But adding this small piece makes it illegal, automatic, and much more dangerous. That clip was actually in slow motion. This is how it would really fire.
You know, these guns continue to flood our market. They continue to flood our streets. And that's what's driving the violence.
Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia and his officers have been cracking down on ghost guns since 2021.
And we saw last year the highest number of guns taken in by this police department in more than a dozen years.
Ghost guns like these have no serial number, making them untraceable. And with the addition of Glock switches, it means more work at crime scenes.
We've seen them even in a recent homicide not all that long ago where, more than 20 rounds were fired in a mere 2 seconds.
But Gramaglia tells me violence in Buffalo is actually trending down, with shootings reduced by 32% in 2022. This year, they're down 28%.
How do we make sure that trend continues when there's more guns on the street?
We're going to keep doing what we do, and we believe in our philosophy.
That's where the ATF hopes to help out, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Special agents go around the state, training departments on these guns and attachments. After a stop in Buffalo, a special agent met with me to break it all down.
These would all just look like regular guns to me, but to you and to other people that you're training, they should be trained to know that when they see something like this, it's a ghost gun.
Right. It's important for officer safety, and it's important for awareness of what the emerging trend is.
This special agent asked us to keep his face off camera to protect his identity. He showed me his collection of ghost guns from scenes over the years, and ones he's made himself.
So this is something that we 3D printed, put in the components to it, and it becomes a functioning firearm.
They really have to be ready for anything at this point.
Absolutely. I mean, there's just a lot out there, and they're all very unpredictable, again, because they're not professionally made, and maybe they function correctly, maybe they don't. It's just dangerous. It's just dangerous to be out there.
It's these small pieces that are really sparking fear.
All these devices are considered machine guns under federal law, so if you pick this up, you'd be holding a machine gun.
So this completely changes.
It's a game changer. It's a game changer. And that piece alone is what'll make it fire is fully automatic.
Is the goal to eliminate these completely?
There's no federal law against building your own firearm, so we're trying to keep either commercially made firearms or privately made firearms out of the hands of people that are committing crimes.
Gramaglia hopes a local lawsuit against some of the companies that sell these parts will help.
They know what they're doing, and they're making a lot of money off of that. So, the lawsuit that that the mayor initiated, hopefully that will work its way through and come to fruition with a positive outcome.
It's a tough situation, really, for law enforcement. They tell me it's not about taking guns away. It's about keeping them out of the hands of criminals and taking away these dangerous add-ons. So the hope is that the more officers know about these guns and the attachments, they can be better prepared in any kind of dangerous situation.